Okay, the next topic goes to cell biology, and next topic goes to cell biology. It's a very important topic in all competitive examination process. The cell is discovered by the study of cell are also called as cytology. The study of cell are also called as cytology. The cell is discovered by Robert Hooke in the year of 1665. The Robert Hooke wrote on the book of cell, that is goes to micrographia book. The Robert Hooke is also called as father of cell biology. The Robert Hooke is the father of cell biology. The cell theory is proposed by Sleeden and Swan in the year of 1838. The cell is discovered by Robert Hooke in the year of 1665. The cell theory is proposed by Sleeden and Swan in the year of 1838. Based on cell, the organisms are divided into two types. Divided into two types. The first one, eukaryotes, and second one, prokaryotes, What is the difference between the eukaryotes and prokaryotes? What is the difference between the eukaryotes and prokaryotes? The eukaryote cell wall is thick. The prokaryote cell wall is thin. The eukaryote ribosomes is 80S ribosomes. The prokaryote ribosomes is 70S ribosomes. The best examples of eukaryotes: unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms and the prokaryotes examples goes to bacteria and blue-green algae. The human beings are unicellular organisms or multicellular organisms? Unicellular organisms or multicellular organisms? Multicellular organisms. The human beings are eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Eukaryotes. Based on cell, the organisms are divided into two types. The first one eukaryotes, second one prokaryotes. The eukaryote cell wall is thick, the prokaryote cell wall is thin. The eukaryotes ribosomes are 80S ribosomes. The prokaryotes ribosomes are 70S ribosomes. The best examples of eukaryotes is unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. The best examples of prokaryotes is bacteria and blue-green algae. The cell is divided into two types. The cell is divided into two types. The first one, plant cell. The first one, plant cell, and second one, animal cell. This is the difference between the plant cell and animal cell. The cell is divided into two types. The first one, plant cell, and second one, animal cell. In plant cell, cell wall is present. Cell wall is present. In animal cell, the cell wall is absent. In plant cell, cell wall size is big. In animal cell, cell wall is small. In plant cell, the plant cell size is big. The cell wall is present. In plant cell, the cell wall is absent. ఇందులో కణకవచం ఉంటుంది, అందులో కణకవచం ఉండదు. The plant cell size is, cell wall, not sir. The plant cell size is big. The animal cell size is small. Big and small. The plant cell length is big, the animal cell length is small. And next, plastids and vacuoles are present. Vacuoles are present in plant cell. And absent, plastids and vacuoles are absent. The preserved food is, the plant cell preserved food is cellulose. The animal cell preserved food is glycogen. This is the difference between the plant cell and animal cell. In a plant cell, cell wall is present. In animal cell, cell wall is absent. The plant cell length is big side, the animal cell length is small side. In a plant cell, plastids vacuoles are present. In animal cell, plastid vacuoles are absent. The plant cell preserved food is cellulose. In animal cell, the preserved food is glycogen. Okay, I am explaining about the structure of plant cell. నేను ఇక్కడ దేని గురించి చెప్పడం జరుగుతుందంటే ప్లాంట్ సెల్ యొక్క స్ట్రక్చర్ని మాత్రమే ఇక్కడ మీకు క్లియర్గా చెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుంది, ఎలా ఉంటుందని చెప్తున్నాను. ఎనిమల్ సెల్ యొక్క స్ట్రక్చర్ మనకి ఇక్కడ అవసరం లేదు. మొత్తం మనకి ప్లాంట్ సెల్ యొక్క స్ట్రక్చర్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుందో మీకు క్లియర్గా ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఇస్తాను. అది ఎలా ఉంటుందో ఒకసారి చూడండి. దానికి సంబంధించిన డయాగ్రామ్ అనేది ఉంటుంది, డయాగ్రమెటిక్ పార్ట్. cell wall. This part is a cell wall. So this part plasma layer. This part cytoplasm, and this part ribosomes, and this part rough endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic rough endoplasmic reticulum, this is the vacuoles, and this is the mitochondria, and this is the mitochondria, and this is the Golgi complex, and this is the Golgi complex, and this is the chloroplast, and this is the chloroplast, and next this is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and this is the nucleus, and this is the nucleolus, These are the plant cell structure. Cell wall, plasma layer, cytoplasm, ribosomes, and endoplasmic reticulum, and vacuoles, and mitochondria, and Golgi complexum, and next chloroplast, and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and nucleus and nucleolus. I am first explain about the cell wall. Look at this picture. The cell wall is protect to the plant cell. And the main function of cell wall is structure to the plant cell. ఈ సెల్ వాల్ అనేది ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ప్లాంట్ సెల్ని ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేస్తుంది, అదేవిధంగా స్ట్రక్చర్ని కూడా ఇస్తుంది సెల్ వాల్. ద సెల్ వాల్ ఈజ్ మేడ్ అప్ ఆఫ్ cellulose and hemicellulose also. The cell wall is made up of cellulose and hemicellulose also. Once again I repeat the cell wall. The cell wall is main function is protect the cell, The cell wall also main function is structure to the cell. The cell wall is made up of hemicellulose and hemicellulose. Inside the cell wall, one layer is present. Inside the cell wall, one layer is present. That layer goes to plasma layer. Inside the plasma layer, the cytoplasm is present. Inside the plasma layer, the cytoplasm is present. These are the total cytoplasm. These are the total cytoplasm. In cytoplasm, different parts are present. In cytoplasm, different parts are present. First one, ribosomes. Second one, endoplasmic reticulum. The next one, vacuoles. And next one, mitochondria. And next one, Golgi complex. And next one, chloroplast. And next one, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And next one, nucleus. And next one, nucleolus. Okay, I am first to explain about the ribosomes. This is the ribosomes. Look at this picture. This is the ribosomes. This is the ribosomes. Look at this is the ribosomes. This is the ribosomes. The ribosomes function is it helps in protein synthesis. The ribosomes function is it helps in protein synthesis. It helps in protein synthesis. So, the ribosomes are also called as protein factors. So, the ribosomes are also called as protein factors. In which the protein factory are also called as ribosomes. In which cell is also called as protein factor? In which plant cell, in which part is called as protein factory? The answer goes to ribosome. The ribosome's function is it helps in protein synthesis, that is also called as protein factors. And next part goes to endoplasmic reticulum. This is the endoplasmic reticulum and this is the endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum structure is a net-like structure. It's a net-like structure. అంటే ఇది ఒక వల వంటి నిర్మాణాన్ని కలిగి ఉంటుంది endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is also called as skeleton of this cell. Skeleton of the cell. The endoplasmic reticulum is also called as skeleton of the cell. In which cell is a skeleton of the plant cell? In which cell is a skeleton of the plant cell? That is answer goes to endoplasmic reticulum. In which cell is a net-like structure in plant cell? Endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is divided into two types. The endoplasmic reticulum is divided into two types. The first one, rough endoplasmic reticulum. The second one, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is divided into two types. The first one, rough endoplasmic reticulum. The second one, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is attached to the ribosomes. Look at this picture. Attached to the ribosomes. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum do not attach to the ribosomes. The rough endoplasmic reticulum attached to the ribosomes. So, the rough endoplasmic reticulum involves the protein synthesis. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum do not attach the ribosomes. So, these are not involves the protein synthesis. These are only involves the lipid synthesis, only involves the lipids synthesis. Lipids synthesis. అంటే రైబోసోములు అనేవి రఫ్ ఎండోప్లాస్మిక్ రెటిక్యులంకి ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ఇది ప్రోటీన్ సింథసిస్లో ఇన్వాల్వ్మెంట్ అయింది. స్మూత్ ఎండోప్లాస్మిక్ రెటిక్యులంకి రైబోసోమ్స్ లేవు కాబట్టి అది ప్రోటీన్ సింథసిస్లో ఇన్వాల్వ్మెంట్ కాలేదు. అది ఎందులో మాత్రమే ఇన్వాల్వ్మెంట్ అయిందంటే లిపిడ్స్ సింథసిస్లో మాత్రమే అది ఇన్వాల్వ్మెంట్ కావడం అనేది కూడా జరిగింది. దిస్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ద రఫ్ ఎండోప్లాస్మిక్ రెటిక్యులం అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ స్మూత్ ఎండోప్లాస్మిక్ రెటిక్యులం. And next part goes to in plant cell. Next part goes to vacuoles. The main function of vacuole is store for food. ఇది ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే ఫుడ్ని స్టోర్ చేస్తుంది. అందుకే దీన్ని ఈ వాక్యూల్ని ఏమంటారంటే, అందుకే ఈ వాక్యూల్స్ని ఏమని పిలుస్తారంటే స్టోర్ హౌస్ ఆఫ్ ది సెల్ అంటారు. స్టోర్ హౌస్ ఆఫ్ ది సెల్ అంటారు. The vacuole function is store for food, that is also called as store house of the cell. And next part goes to mitochondria. What is the function of mitochondria? The mitochondria gives energy to the all parts of plant cell. The mitochondria gives energy to the all parts of plant cell. That is also called as powerhouse of the cell. In which cell is a powerhouse of the cell? Mitochondria. Power or energy same. The mitochondria gives power to the all parts of plant cell or energy to the all parts of plant cell. That is also called as powerhouse of the cell. In which cell is a storehouse of the cell? Vacuoles. In which cell is a powerhouse of the cell? Mitochondria. And the next part goes to Golgi complex. And next part in the plant cell, the next part goes to Golgi complex. The Golgi complex is discovered by Camillo Golgi scientist. The function of Golgi complex is its synthesis of cellulose and hemicellulose. Synthesis of cellulose and hemicellulose also. The main function of Golgi complex is its synthesis of cellulose and hemicellulose also. And next goes to plastids. In this plant cell, plastids are present. The plastids are two types. In this plant cell, the plastids are present. Plastids are two types. The first one, leucoplast. And second one chloroplast. I am first explaining about the leucoplast. The leucoplast are present in plants light absent parts. The leucoplast plant is located on లైట్ ఆబ్సెంట్ పార్ట్స్. మనకి ల్యూకోప్లాస్ట్ అనేవి మనకి ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయంటే ఎక్కడైతే లైట్ అనేది మనకు ప్లాంట్స్లో పడదో అక్కడ ఉంటుంది. మరి ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ట్యూబర్స్ అండ్ రూట్స్ అండ్ branches below and seeds also. This is the example. The plastids are two types. In plant cells, the plastids are two types. The first one leucoplast, the second one chloroplast. The leucoplast is located on light absent parts. The light absent parts goes to tubers and roots లో మనకి లైట్ పడదు, ట్యూబర్స్లో కూడా లైట్ పడదు, కొమ్మ కింద బ్రాంచెస్ బిలో సైడ్ లైట్ పడదు, సీడ్స్లో కూడా లైట్ పడదు. అక్కడ ఉండేది ఏంటంటే ల్యూకోప్లాస్ట్. నెక్స్ట్ ద క్లోరోప్లాస్ట్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద క్లోరోప్లాస్ట్. The chloroplast is located on light receiving parts. The chloroplast is located on light receiving parts. The chloroplast function is it colors to the fruits and flowers and leaves also. ఈ క్లోరోప్లాస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే కలర్ని ఇస్తుంది. ఫ్రూట్స్ కానివ్వండి, ఫ్లవర్స్ కానివ్వండి, లీవ్స్ కానివ్వండి, క్లోరోప్లాస్ట్ అనేది కలర్స్ ఇవ్వడం అనేది జరుగుతుంది. ఇన్ దిస్ ప్లాంట్ సెల్ ద లైసోజోమ్స్ పార్ట్ ఈస్ ప్రజెంట్. అంటే ఇక్కడ మీకు ఇందులో మనకు లైసోజోమ్స్ అనే పార్ట్ మనకి ఇక్కడ కనిపిస్తలేదు కాబట్టి అది ఉంది, కంపల్సరీ ఉంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫంక్షన్ ఆఫ్ లైసోజోమ్స్? What is the function of lysosomes? The function of lysosomes is it kills the microorganisms and it is also called as suicidal of the bags. Suicidal of the bags. అంటే ఈ లైసోసోమ్స్ అనేవి మనకు ఏం చేస్తాయంటే ప్లాంట్ సెల్ లోపల కనుక మైక్రో ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ వస్తే ఆ మైక్రో ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ కిల్ చేస్తాయి లైసోజోమ్స్. ఆ కిల్ చేసే సందర్భంలో వాటిని కిల్ చేయడానికి అవసరమైతే అవి సూసైడ్ చేసుకొని మరి కిల్ చేస్తాయి. అందుకే వీటిని ఏమంటారంటే సూసైడల్ ఆఫ్ ది బ్యాగ్స్ అని కూడా పిలుస్తారు. ఇన్ విచ్ సెల్ ఈజ్ ఏ సూసైడల్ ఆఫ్ ది బ్యాగ్స్? ద ఆన్సర్ గోస్ టు లైసోజోమ్స్. ద లైసోజోమ్స్ ఫంక్షన్ ఈజ్ it kills the microorganisms and it is also called as suicidal of the bags. And next to plant cell, the next part goes to nucleus. The nucleus is present in middle part of the plant cell. It is a round shaped structure. The nucleus is discovered by these are the nucleus. The nucleus is present in middle part of the plant cell. The nucleus is a round shaped structure. The nucleus is discovered by Robert Brown. The nucleus function is it control the all parts of plant cell. ఈ ప్లాంట్ సెల్లో ఉన్న అన్ని పార్ట్స్ని కంట్రోల్ చేసే పార్ట్ ఏదంటే ఓన్లీ న్యూక్లియస్. దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో కాల్డ్ యాజ్ బ్రెయిన్ సెంటర్ ఆఫ్ ది సెల్. సెల్. మనకి బ్రెయిన్ అనేది ఎలానో ఈ ప్లాంట్ సెల్కి న్యూక్లియస్ అనేది కూడా అట్లనే. మన బ్రెయిన్ చెప్పినట్టు మన అవయవాలు ఏ విధంగా పనిచేస్తున్నాయో, మన బ్రెయిన్ చెప్పినట్టు మన బాడీ లోపల ఉన్న పార్ట్స్ ఏ విధంగా పనిచేస్తున్నాయో అదేవిధంగా ఈ న్యూక్లియస్ చెప్పినట్టు కూడా ఈ ప్లాంట్ సెల్లో ఉన్న పార్ట్స్ అనేవి కూడా పనిచేస్తాయి. The nucleus function is to control to the all body parts of plant cells. That is also called as brain center of the cell. The nucleus is discovered by which scientist? Robert Brown scientist. And next, inside the nucleus, the nucleolus is present. Inside the nucleus, the nucleolus is present. The nucleolus function is it producing the 80S ribosomes. It producing the 80S ribosomes. The nucleus, inside the nucleus, the nucleolus is present. The nucleolus function is it's producing the 80S ribosomes. That is also called as 80S ribosomes factory. That is also called as 80S ribosomes factories. This is the nucleolus, and the plant cell is total completed. It's a very important topic of cell biology. Already asking previous examination point of view in this type of question. In previous examination point of view, so asking some type of question. In which cell is a protein factories? The answer goes to ribosomes. In which cell is a storehouse of this cell? Vacuoles. In which cell is a powerhouse of this cell? Mitochondria. In which cell is a skeleton of this cell? Endoplasmic reticulum. In which cell is a brain center of this cell? Nucleus. In which cell is a 80S ribosomes factories? Nucleolus. This is the plant cell, and plant cell topic is completed, and cell biology topic is total completed, and plant cell completed, and the difference between the eukaryote is completed, prokaryote is completed, and difference between the plant cell and animal cell, the plant cell topic is total completed, and cell biology topic is total completed.